Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. In this video I am going to be doing the questions that I promised you in my last one. And these are the throwback tag questions. So without further ado, let's get started so you can know a little bit about me, because I've made a lot of videos but I've never really given you background on who I am, why I am, the way I am, and stuff like that. So here we go. Number one, what year were you born in? I was born in 1993, in the time where music was like, whoo, and the food was like, whoo, and everybody was like, whoo. Yep, that's when I was born. Don't do whoo to anybody, because they most likely will think you're out of your mind. Number two, do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. I don't. But imagine me a lot smaller, even skinnier, long blonde hair. I'm talking about like down here. Yeah, and bright blue eyes. Like my eyes are bluish, greenish, hazel-ish, if you can see right there. But they were bright blue when I was a kid. And oh my gosh, and then I had the long blonde hair, and people don't believe me when I say that I am a natural blonde. This just got this way over time. Okay, moving on. Number three, what TV shows did you grow up watching? Futurama, The Simpsons, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I watched a little bit of Jag. A lot of Cartoon Network when I was little. That's when we still had cable. That's back then when Cartoon Network made shows that were awesome. Where it's gone today, I don't care. Oh my gosh. Number four, what did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? When I was little, I wanted to be a farmer. Then I wanted to be a cop. Then I wanted to, I bounced around to many different things. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be a historian. One time I wanted to be a traveling salesman. I can just imagine that. Sir, would you like to buy a brand new vacuum cleaner? And me a new pair of shorts? Yeah. But yeah, what do I want to be right now? I really don't know. Because see, my interests are so wide, it's hard for me to pick. I don't know. Number five, show a video of yourself when you were younger. Okay, I'm gonna do something I did when I was younger, but just use your imagination, okay, on this when I was younger. Use your imagination on that, like the hair and the eyes and the yeah, imagine that. People are gonna make fun of me. Okay, number six. What were your favorite toys to play with? Stuffed animals when I was really little. Then I moved on to cars and then little action figures. But I mean, I had a lot of stuffed animals when I was a kid. I had a big stuffed animal collection. Where they are now, I have no idea. I really have no idea. My mom did something with them. I think she put aside the best ones, and then she kept, then she threw all the other ones out. I had an E.T. one. I had a lamb, where I called him Lambie. Don't judge me. I was a kid. You probably have, like, if you have a stuffed animal, if you had or have a stuffed animal with a name like that, post a comment down below, and we'll see just how much of a hypocrite you are. I'm just kidding, guys. That's gonna be my thing. Okay, number seven. What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? I can remember. Yeah, I was in 5th grade. And we had a thing called AR, where you had a certain amount. You read a book. The thicker the book, the more points it was worth. And I got to go outside one day. It was like during the summer, and we had a big water slide and stuff. Except I didn't bring my change of clothes outside with me. I left them in my book bag in the middle of the classroom, and my desk was in the middle of the classroom. Like the seats were like that, and my seat was in the middle of this square, and I go in all soaked and stuff, because I asked the teacher, will you please go in there and get my stuff? She's like, no, you go in there and get it. So I go in there all soggy and stuff, and everybody that couldn't go out gave me this look like, ooh. It was so embarrassing. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. I wish I had stuff like that. Probably I wrote I love mama because that's just really what I wrote when I was little. I was a mama's boy. Probably still am a mama's boy, so I wrote a lot of stuff like that. I love you mama, hearts and stuff. I'd color them and stuff like that with crayon and pencils. Oh, brings me back. Brings me back. It really does. It really does. Think about it and it will bring you back. Next one. 3 songs you love to listen to as a child. Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. Running Down a Dream by Tom Petty. And Won't Back Down by Tom Petty. I was a big Tom Petty fan when I was little. I still am. Because we had a cassette we used to listen to. And then it broke. But then I ended up getting the CD. Like months ago. And I was happy that I could finally listen to him again. Because Tom Petty is one of the greatest artists out there. Yes, if you don't believe me, then okay, so what was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? A punk rock star. Because one year we didn't have enough money to actually buy a costume. So, like, we tore sleeves off of stuff, got some dirt put all over my face, had my hair all messy and stuff, and we just went around going, nah, nah. That was something I got picked on about the next day. Moving on. Okay, tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. We went to the beach. Like a big part of my family decided to go to the beach in Savannah one day. And I didn't bring any swim trunks. And my mom just says to me, why don't you just go in your underwear? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I did that, and we still have pictures of that. We still have pictures of that, and I still get made fun of that. That kind of stuff never goes away. It's imprinted into everyone's brain for the rest of your natural life. Yeah. Okay, next. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Like I said, some stuffed animals. This desk. Actually, that's sitting on here, that the stuff's sitting on, I got when I was little. Yes, I've kept it. I've kept the room. This room, it's been when I was little, so yeah, that counts for something. Ooh, and this right here. This right here. You've never seen it? But, oh my gosh. Oh, crap. I'm gonna drop something. This right here, my grandfather made it for me. It's like a compartment where you can put like cars and stuff. Oh my gosh. Now I have to set it back up here without breaking anything. I can do this. Trust me. Trust me, YouTube fans. Oh, I cannot do that. Why can I not do that? Where did the other thing go? Oh, snap. Okay, I will fix that later. Moving on. What was something weird you used to do as a child? Something weird I used to do as a child. I was a big fan of Rugrats when I was little, and you know how in the opening scene they would it looked like they laid on the ground and they did something like this or whatever, and like the ground moved towards them. I thought you could do that, so I'd go outside, and nothing ever happened. I just looked like a complete, moo. I remember my dad just like, get up. It's not gonna work. What is the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? When I broke my arm, because I've never broken another bone since, but we were riding our bikes on the road that I live on, and I was doing a wheelie on the shoulder of the ditch, like right there at the top, and there was the ditch down there, and my dog got underneath me that I had at the time, and I shifted my weight the wrong way, and I went down like this, and went down on this arm like this, and broke it, and I steadily hit it all the way down, and that was the scariest thing, because one, I was in so much pain, and then two, the pain went away, and I went into shock, and then we went, Savannah. If you know where Savannah is, it was a long ride there, a very long ride, and it scared me. It still kind of scares me to this day. Last thing, how is the world now different from how you look at it when you were a child? When you're a kid and you look at the world, you really don't see what you see now. now that I can drive and stuff, if I want to go get something to eat, like from McDonald's or whatever, I have to think about, do I have enough gas to get there? Do I have enough money to get there? Time and stuff like that. When you're little, you want to go to McDonald's, you don't care. That's the only thing in your mind. So, yeah, how's the world now? Different now? It's still pretty much the same, because ever since I've been alive, we've been in war. From 93 to 2013, war, constant war. So really, my generation has grown up in war, so really nothing much has changed in that aspect. So, yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Yeah, that was the throwback tag. I appreciate you watching this video. Like, subscribe, and enjoy for more videos. And I'm going to look for more topics to talk about. I thank you, and good night.